Thank you so much to all of my subscribers and everybody who has liked and commented on the past videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your feedback, and of course I appreciate the subscriptions. If you're new around here, I'm Birdie Galaxy. This is the Lunatic Fringe, and I do new moon and full moon horoscopes with tarot iconography to illustrate the zodiac. In this video, we will be discussing the Capricorn full moon, which takes place on July 3rd. Because it's a full moon, that means it is opposite of the sun, which is in Cancer. So this is going to be a Capricorn Cancer experience. So your rising sign determines which house is your Capricorn house and which house is your Cancer house. If you don't know your rising sign, there are many sites that you can look that up on. Just do a quick internet search for rising sign. You will need to know your birth date, birthplace, and specifically birth time in order to figure out your rising sign. So let's get into this. Hello, Virgo Rising. This full moon is happening in Capricorn, which is your 5th house, which means the sun is in the opposite house of Cancer, which is your 11th house. So let's start with the sun. The sun is creativity, vitality, life force, energy, joy. And the sun is conjunct Mercury at this full moon. So that means that they are together in the same sign and they're harmonizing. So Mercury is manifestation, action, magic, communication. These are both in Cancer, which is your 11th house, Virgo. That's your house of networking, social networks, community. So with the sun and Mercury here, this can really enhance your communication and your networking skills. This can lead to fruitful collaborations and social connections with like-minded individuals. So this can also bring a focus on your personal goals and aspirations within the realms of friendship, group activities, humanitarian pursuits. This can encourage you to shine your light within your social circle and make a positive impact. All this light and magic going on in you and who you are within your social network. Now, when we bring the moon into the mix, the moon is the high priestess, and this is the energy of intuition, inner wisdom, spirituality. The moon is in Capricorn, and that's your 5th house. It's the opposite of the 11th house. So the 5th house is the house of play and recreation, of creativity, self-expression through creative means. So we have this heightened focus on emotional connection within your networks and your friendship groups or your social networks. This alignment can really encourage some creative expression in the 5th house here, and the need for balance between your personal desires of the 5th house and your responsibilities in your relationships or within your creative endeavors that might have to do with that community or that networking or whatever group affiliation you belong to. Sun and moon are in opposition, and when they're in opposition, that means they're separating or they're pulling apart from each other. The energy is not harmonizing and collaborating, it's moving apart from each other. So this is a good time to find balance between who you are, your desire to express yourself as an individual, creatively, romantically, passionately, in a sports type way, versus who you are in a group and how you express yourself within the group and within the community and how you shine within that group and community. Not how you blend in, but how you shine and stand out. Now next we have Jupiter. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. This is the energy of expansion, abundance, cycles, and changes. Jupiter is in Taurus. Taurus is your 9th house. That's the house of higher education, philosophy, and long distance traveling. So with the sun in your 11th house and Jupiter in Taurus in your 9th house, this can really bring opportunities for expansion and growth through social connections, through social networking, and this can lead to more beneficial collaborations and the support of like-minded individuals. So you're really seeking out your tribe here, Virgo. This alignment can really inspire a sense of optimism and enthusiasm, as well as a desire to explore new horizons, whether that's through traveling or spiritual pursuits or through fostering a broader perspective on life. You are wanting to expand your mind and your knowledge. Now, Jupiter is also making an aspect to the moon. This is 120 degrees away, and that's bringing luck to this situation. So this is all about a harmonious and expansive energy for creativity, for creative self-expression, and for personal growth through that creative self-expression. This alignment can really enhance your ability to manifest your desires and to engage in adventurous pursuits. The 9th house is about adventure. This is about potentially experiencing an increase in opportunity related to education, travel, and spiritual exploration. Now, Saturn, which is the world, this is the energy of structure, discipline, completion, fulfillment. Saturn is retrograde right now, and it's in Pisces, which is your 7th house, or your house of relationships, unions, marriages, one-on-one relationships. So Saturn's making a 120-degree aspect from the sun. So this is really bringing in that emotional connection and that nurturing within your friendships and within your social networks. This could potentially lead to a sense of belonging and support within that system. This trine aspect, which is a beneficial aspect to Saturn, this can suggest a period that may involve revisiting and reevaluating your commitments and responsibilities in partnerships. And this can encourage you to be more structured and more mature in your approach to these relationships. Saturn is like the father figure. It's very disciplined and mature energy. Saturn's also making an aspect to the moon. It's only 60 degrees away, so here's another opening up of doors or opening up of opportunities. Now, this can really bring a period of emotional stability and discipline to your romantic relationships. This can encourage a more serious and a more committed approach to your relationships. You may have been on the fence, but this is encouraging you to really make the commitment. This aspect can really create an opportunity for you to reevaluate with Saturn in retrograde, to reevaluate your long-term partnership goals and any practical decisions regarding your shared responsibilities and your shared commitments. So there's a lot of reevaluation going on with your individual relationship and your group network dynamic, or your social situation or your social networks. There's a lot of expansive energy happening in your philosophy in higher education or adventurous travel. And then there's the moon over here, bringing all this emotional energy to your desire for self-expression through creative means. We have Venus and Mars both together in Leo. So Venus is the energy of abundance, creativity, and nurturing, and Mars is crisis, upheaval, and revelation. Venus and Mars in your 12th house, together harmonizing, are bringing forth intense and passionate romantic encounters that may have a profound impact on your subconscious or your spiritual growth. This could also ignite hidden desires and creative talents, leading to a period of self-reflection and a deeper understanding of your personal power. The 12th house is where we shed the baggage of everything else before we get ready to go into the first again. So this is a profound transformation going on here with your spiritual self. Now, Venus and Mars are squaring off with Uranus. Uranus is the Fool. This is the energy of spontaneity, unexpected changes, innocence. Now, Uranus is in Taurus along with Jupiter. This aspect can really bring sudden and unexpected shifts to your belief systems and your philosophies. This is challenging existing structures and pushing for personal growth and liberation. This can also activate your hidden desires and passions that can lead to intense but transformative experiences related to your self-expression and your creativity. Now, Jupiter and Saturn are also making a 60-degree aspect to each other, so there's another opportunity, another door opening. What this is bringing is expansive opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation and intellectual pursuits, encouraging you to broaden your horizons and embrace new perspectives. The ninth house is all about new perspectives, new horizons. So the sextile between Jupiter and Saturn is really manifesting as a harmonious blend of practicality and idealism in your relationships. So this can foster a sense of commitment, stability, and mutual support within this partnership dynamic. Now, Neptune is at home in Pisces along with Saturn. And Pluto has just made its way back into Capricorn. It had briefly jumped into Aquarius. It will move back into Aquarius next year, where it will stay for 20 years. But for now, it's made its way back into Capricorn. It is retrograde, so it has moved back into Capricorn, providing us an opportunity to reassess whatever this energy is. So in your case, Virgo rising, in your 5th house, this is suggesting a period of profound transformation and spiritual growth in your relationships, be blending intuitive understanding and deep desire for emotional connection. This transit may inspire creative breakthroughs and a heightened sensitivity to these hidden dynamics within your romantic relationships or within your artistic pursuits. And this can really lead to some transformative experiences, some very profound transformative experiences that can help deeper your connection to your passions, Virgo. So there's a lot going on here with lots of opportunities, lots of doors opening up, so much good luck energy coming in. There's a lot of shifting and changing having to do with your personal philosophies, your belief systems, how that plays out with your social networking or your groups of friends or community, your spiritual self, really so much fiery energy going on in your house of spirituality and subconscious mind, as well as your relationship house. Structure, discipline, and setting boundaries is going to be very helpful when these unexpected shifts and changes arise in your relationship situation. So that's all I have for you today, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.